Whether you're a seasoned mariner or just testing the water, Your Home Town Marina has all the info you need to navigate the thrills and spills of the boating lifestyle. Coming to you from our home port of Glencove Marina at the beautiful Lake of the Ozarks, host Deborah Wolfe joins boating expert Sherry Jackson and Captain Steve Leonard to help you get off the dock and on the water, down and by from Your Home Town Marina. Welcome to this episode of Your Home Town Marina. I'm your host, Deborah Wolfe, and I am joined by Glencove Marina owner Sherry Jackson, coming to you away from our home port today because we're at the St. Charles Boat Show for the Lake of the Ozarks Marine Dealers. Sherry, you've got to be excited. This is the first time for this boat show.
I really like it. I think we're going to be very pleased. The attendance has been great, and the booth looks great, and there's a lot of boats here.
It's great to be here, seeing so many people interested in enjoying the summer on these boats. In the meantime, you have a lot on your mind because back home, things are really busy in the maintenance department with people getting ready for the summer to come with dewinterization.
Dewinterization and just follow up from winter work with all the ice on the lake. That's been a little bit postponed, so trying to get that done. But dewinterization, this is the season.
And we've talked before about the reasons that it's really best to have someone who is a professional technician do your dewinterization for you.
Absolutely. We kind of have a philosophy in our shop, and I think most of the dealers do around the lake, that if you didn't winterize it, you don't dewinterize it. So we dewinterize all of the boats that we winterized. That way you can make sure that everything is good with that boat, and you know how you winterized it, and it makes a big difference.
There might be a lot of surprises for people who have been away from the lake throughout this harsh winter when they get back. So it's also a good time to caution them when you come back. If things might look okay at first, but you really need to check out your dock, take a good look at the boat because you've seen a lot of havoc this year.
Yes, we have. With the ice and with the lake being down, it has really caused a lot of havoc just in the last 30 days. The lake went down so quickly right after we came back from Overland Park Boat Show. It had gone down, I think they said 2 feet in 2 days, and that can cause a lot of damage, which it did. It caused a lot of docks to adjust, and in some cases break, and ramps be kinked up, and it has caused a mess.
Someone comes back to the lake and they find out their lift's been down in the water partially, the boat's been in the water partially. They really should pick up a phone and call someone.
Absolutely, yes, and sometimes it's a joint effort between the lift company and the marine dealership, because we have to get out there. We might have to get the boat off. We might have to dewinterize it, get it off the lift so that the lift company can raise it. A lot of times we can go out and we can see what the problem is, and we might be able to raise a lift for a customer and check on their boat and make sure it's okay. And if not, we will advise them. Do you want to call the lift company, or do you want us to call? We'll make that call for them if they want us to.
You really do facilitate everything with boat ownership.
We try to.
You don't just sell it and wave goodbye as they roll out of the lot. Yeah.
No, we try to. We try and take care of them. We do that all year long. If we see that there's a lift problem, our techs, they know to look for that stuff. And if it's a matter of just pumping up a lift, not a problem. They'll do it.
After a hard winter, we're waiting for a really great summer.
We're ready to go see Justin Wallace, aren't we?
Absolutely. Stay tuned to Your Home Town Marina. We'll be right back after a quick message from our sponsors.
Oh, everybody, get on the floor. Let's dance. Don't fight the feeling. Give yourself a chance. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty.
Ozarks Barge and Docks has been delivering the best quality workmanship and design on the Lake of the Ozarks since 1988. Designed to provide you with low maintenance and durability, our docks will float you through years of fun and recreation. Even in rough water, you can enjoy the lake like it should be. Contact Ozarks Barge and Dock at 573-372-5501 or come visit us at our P Road location just off Highway 5 between Gravois Mill and Loring. Sit back and relax while our skilled employees use top quality materials to create the dock of your dreams. Steve, your family is almost a household name at the Lake of the Ozarks, and it's arguable that you know docks as well as anyone does. You've had to see a lot of damage on docks here from this last winter.
Yeah, it's been probably one of the worst winters ever, really, because most of the docks are more modern, and I've heard like 1973 was the last time this lake's froze like that, and it's tore up a lot of stuff. I'd say there's probably a couple $1 million worth of damage out there, and a lot of it really is, I seen, was from not having an ice eater, a de-icer, and a lot of people took it for granted you could get away without it, and you could. This is like a once in a 30-year deal, but it could happen next year too, so that's a good preventative thing to definitely do.
It's something that people look at and they worry about the cost. I mean, do they worry about it increasing their electric bill and that type of thing? But nonetheless, when you look at the damage that has been caused by the ice this year, it's certainly a valuable investment now.
Yeah, because a good one costs you probably around $800 time you buy the thermostat and everything. So a lot of people don't want to have the feeling they don't have to have it, they don't want to buy it, but for the ones that had the bad damage, you know, some of them average was $4 to $5 grand, maybe a little more, and the insurance don't cover it. So that's a pretty cheap insurance policy. Costs you $800 for 20 years of use. So it definitely was something people needed to do.
And not to dwell on the negative, but we do want folks, when they come back, to be prepared for what they might find when they come back to the lake this spring. If they haven't gotten back to check their dock out yet, what are some of the things they should look for when they do get back down the lake? Should they be looking at the cables? What signs might there be that something went a little haywire while they were gone?
Yeah, looking like the cable connections, and a lot of them, it was crushing them in around where the walkways hook to the dock or the stiff arm. And, you know, if it's all crushed up there around where the dock hooks to the walkway, you'd probably definitely want to check the electrical, because I've seen a few of them where the wires getting ripped up, and, you know, that could be a short issue. So you definitely want to look it over good, because it had more stress than it's had in a long time.
To deal on the bright side of things, you guys build some of the most gorgeous docks at the lake, and you have a lot of custom docks to boast about. You got some new ones coming up this spring?
Yeah, this has been a feverish early spring for us. We sold 60 last year and already sold 28 this year, so we're already close to halfway and want to go beyond that anyway. So
in a sense, possibly because we did have such a horrid winter, are people like ready to get back to the lake, ready to have a good time, and they want everything ready to go when they get there?
Yeah, it's the phone's really heated up in the last couple weeks, and I look for this weather getting nicer, really going to make things different for everybody for sure.
Well, speaking of the phones heating up, how can people get a hold of you by phone? And you guys are online as well, right?
Yeah, they can reach us at 573-372-5501, or you can email us at OzarksBarge.com.
Polylift Boat Lifts.
Your boat is a major investment. Make sure it sits on a poly lift.
When you need a boat lift to raise your boat out of the water, choose the one voted best boat lift at the lake. Choose Polylift. Any size, built with the best quality construction, a lifetime warranty on the tanks, and the service to stand behind it. We don't just build boat lifts, we build Polylifts.
We don't just build boat lifts, we build poly lifts.
We cruised on over to the Captain's Kitchen to meet with kitchen manager John Stubblefield and chef Brian Arnold.
First, you just need to add a little butter, your fresh vegetables, go ahead and add your shrimp. You need to constantly stir it. It needs to cook roughly 7-8 minutes. Get your vegetables tender. Shrimp cooked all the way through. Deals with the firmness of the shrimp. Once it's nice and firm, you know it's completely cooked. About a cup of sauce on per serving. And here we use a wild rice, but you can use a plain white rice.
The complete recipe can be found on the Your Home Town Marina webpage at www.glencovemarina.com.